how can I plan for long-term care, a roadmap. When you're planning for long-term care, we talked about different ways to pay for it. You can use insurance, you can look at government programs, but the most basic way, of course, and with the most flexibility is your financial plan, in making sure that you have the right one in place. And we are increasingly huge believers in the importance of integrated legal and financial planning. Does your financial plan even address the issue of long-term care or the cost of care? Mike, I think you pointed out that it's very rare to see retirement calculators, of which there are many, that actually take into account this potentially massive cost at the end. They think, oh, you're good. You might not be, right? So any comments there?
Well, the calculators that I've looked at 4 or 5, kind of assume that you're going to retire. You get that image. Your feet are dangling over the edge of the sailboat in the Mediterranean, and that's retirement. Yeah. And yeah, you hope so, and it often is. But reality is, again, here we go. 70% of us are going to need some form of long-term care. Yeah. So the expectation you have about your expenditures when you're in retirement, well, they might go up from $5,000 a month to $20,000 a month. And what then? So how do you take that into account? What are the moving parts in your portfolio, retirement assets, fixed income? All of that has to be integrated. And that's what we're working very hard to deliver for you.
Yeah, and does it link with your legal plan? Are assets titled properly? Does your power of attorney address the right legal tool, the tax planning tools you need and public benefits planning tools that you need? Are your accounts properly titled? Is one hand talking to the other? If you have an advisor you're already working with, we commonly work with financial advisors. And for those of you who don't have an advisor that you feel great about. And again, we're not trying to step on any toes, but for those who are looking for that new integrated team that can be there in the long term, for select clients, we are now building some really, really cool options for integrated legal and financial planning. So contact us. I think it's critical that if you, let's say that we see it both spouses, the husband or the wife, where often I've seen both cases where the wife is a whiz at managing money, the husband doesn't touch it, or the husband loves managing assets, the wife doesn't touch it. And they go, I don't need an advisor, I'm doing it myself. What happens if you become incapacitated? When your assets are needed most, who's keeping an eye on tax issues, on asset allocation, on inflation issues, on making sure the legal documents are integrated with financial planning documents? So again, we're hard at work at building some new options there, building some really cool partnerships we're really excited about. We have one ask, whether you work with us or not, we want you to spread the word about this. We've already reached tens of thousands of people. We're really proud of this. We just got over 60,000 views for our YouTube channel, our Gilfix Law YouTube channel. If you have a phone, you can point it at this QR code. You may be able to do it. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't yet, we invite you to subscribe. Our channel is growing every day. It's really fun, but it's my personal mission to reach millions rather than just thousands or tens of thousands as we are now. It is shocking how easy it is to create a blog post or a website or even a video and make it seem like you know what you're doing. You can go to ChatGPT and you can have it create a framework. In fact, we might play around with that. Don't mess around with people who don't understand this on a deep level. Don't follow people just because they have a lot of slick looking content now. That used to be a sign they knew what they're talking about. But we need to have that team that you can trust. Easily contact us at gilfix.com. You can contact us at 650-493-8070, 650-493-8070. And as my mom likes to say, I hope everybody stays safe, sane, and healthy. Let's all stay on top of this. We got your back. Have a great rest of your day.